Okay, what? Oh, okay. Hello, so I am here with the a I don't know what I'm saying. I am here with a story progression update for Riverview. See, I've normally done this in the past with Sunset Valley. I do plan on doing some more with that, but I also did it with Riverview as well because I thought that'd be quite cool to see some other towns and everything to see what happens. So if you haven't seen any of the past videos, I I basically go through, I play some random sim that I just put in the world for 2 weeks and leave story progression to just run rampant. So this sim has no aging or anything like that. They don't really interact much with the people in the town. I just kind of skill them up, fulfill wants and stuff like that. Um, so he's not really relevant to anything. He just kind of never ages and just kind of I get him to skill up a bit and just keep on top of his needs while I let story progression run rampant on the town. I have pretty much everything at basic settings, I believe. I am actually streaming this, so that's why the intro is probably a bit weird. I the main reason why I haven't updated this because I have played this months ago, and I did record a episode. I did record a video where I went through everything, but I hate editing, honestly. I don't enjoy editing, and it puts me off, especially because these videos end up like over an hour and a half long. So when I'm trying to go through and edit it, I just lose interest completely. I've had it sat in my folder unedited for months. Like, I don't even remember when I did it, honestly. So I did jot down when I was playing it. I jotted down what happened with who, but I don't actually remember any of that because I recorded the video and then I binned all those notes. I also realized that the notes weren't really a good idea and it was much easier to just go through because I was just getting too confused with everything, trying to figure out when and everything like that. So this will be pretty much uncut because it is a live stream version of this, just so it cuts out my editing of this. And I also thought it'd be fun if anybody was watching who was interested in this, because it's my most watched series. I did stream it with like no notice though, so just kind of got home from work one day and was like, let's do this. But yeah, I've not been posting much, again, just because I've been really tired because of work and some health issues and everything like that. So yeah, I've not been recording much, and then editing is also just drains me. As I said, I don't really like editing, so just the combination of having to do all of them is kind of hard and annoying, and I've just not really been up for it. But I do want to get back into it a lot more because I do enjoy the recording and uploading of videos. It's just the editing part. So I have thought about doing more live streams and stuff, but I don't really know how to do that. I'm not very good at it, I don't think, and yeah, I don't always have much notice on when I'm going to it because I gotta proper motivate myself, and so I don't want to buck it in anytime, and I can't have a schedule because of the way my work is, because I work shifts, so every week is a different, what day I work is different every week. So yeah, I don't really know how to fit streaming into that as like a continuous thing, but yeah, let me know if you do want any more streams or anything like that. So, why is the music so loud suddenly? I don't know if it's really loud on the stream. I will just turn it down a little bit. Ooh. Or just zoom in. I think it was just that one song that was like really loud for me. So let's just go to some Sims. Now, I don't really know Riverview a lot. So let's just go off to this edge. So the McDermott households. How do I do this? Make active, that's it. I was looking for that option. I could not see it in that list. Okay, everybody is getting attracted to each other. I forgot there was like a bunch of Sims that needed resetting as well. Like, I did jot those down and I kept that for when I'm playing. Yeah, and Luke here is one of them. So he is technically in the ground. Again, I do not know why my Sims end up in the ground. Like, she's not loading in. Okay, there we go. Everybody's been loaded in. I forgot I hadn't actually got story progression to start. So Luke McDermott is almost, he is going to turn to an elder. He loves outdoors, constant art, perfectionist, daredevil, and a green thumb. He is married, I assume, to Ginny McDermott, and they have sons Maximus and Travis. Travis is there. I don't know where Maximus is. So they're married. I'm at the start of the game and everything like that. So they've had no extra kids. Maximus is a criminal. He is lucky, angler, grumpy, green thumb, and athletic. He is dating Laurel Grisby, who is in the politics career. I could not remember that then. She is good, artistic, handy, hates the outdoors, and a good sense of humor. They are engaged to each other. She's rich as well. And Travis is dating Tatiana Ivanov. And they are both just in high school. He's got a part-time job. And he loves the outdoors, kind of sent art, never nude, an angler. Yeah, they have a lot of, like, similar traits. Loves the outdoors really runs in this family. But they are, like, a farming family. They have this big farm here. So it's no real surprise. Relationship-wise, Luke knows pretty much no one. He knows Don Lafario, who I'm not sure if it's also... Yeah, Don Lafario is also in the ground. So that's great. Yeah, other than that, he hasn't got a great relationship with his wife, honestly. She knows, like, a lot of people, though. She's better friends with, like, the Broke family than her own husband and Benny Dean. Okay, Maximus is out in the world somewhere. He's going home? Yeah, he's going home. He's just been visiting someone. He knows his car. He's, like, somewhat friends with his car. He's, like, best friends with his dad and his mom. And he doesn't really know anyone else, honestly. They just know a few people, but they're not actually really close. These guys aren't close as brothers. Hasn't he already got a job? Yeah, I don't know why he's getting that want. So that's the McDermott family. Are they got any skills? Angling, gardening, angling, athletic, fishing, writing, gardening. Yeah, basically things I would expect of them. Wouldn't necessarily expect him to have a guitar, or him to have athletic maybe, but okay, so he is athletic, so that makes sense. So let's change over to the Don Lafario family. Where is it? Make active. I was like hovering over it so many times. Don Lafario is in the ground. Okay, why is she... She's an error. Okay. I will just reset Don because I already know who Don is. Surely. It's not intermediate, is it? It's advanced. Oh, crap. Okay, I don't know what... I randomized genetics. I don't know what that means. Okay. I think he hasn't got any parents. Oh, he's engaged, is that? Okay, so he's 5 days from becoming an adult. He is currently a young adult. So the story between Don Lafario in this town is that he was kind of transported through time travel here because The Sims 3 is technically set in the past of The Sims 2, and he featured in The Sims 2. So, or at least that's what Sunset Valley is. I don't know about Riverview, whether that is. I mean, it is because the Broke family and everyone like that. But yeah, other than that, I'm not too sure. Why has his car got such a weird pattern? What? Okay. So he is being Don Lafario. He's friends with his car. Did not mean to click that. He used to date Rhonda Bagley. He's got a romantic interest with Raina Kaminsky. And Roxy Lynn has a romantic interest with, as well as he is dating Ma Bagley, which I'm pretty sure is Rhonda's mom or something. It's a relation to her. Yeah, it's her mom. So he was dating Rhonda, and now he is dating her mom. Okay. I kind of remember this and being like, okay, it's just Don Lafario. He is in... What career does he have? Does he have a career? Yeah, he's in the medical career, so I like The Sims 2. And Ma also has Sherman and everything like that. Rhonda's dating someone else now. Her dad's dead. Like, does he have any skills? He has some logic and charisma. He's probably just giving him some of those just so he can move up. But other than that, he doesn't really have any bad relationships with anyone he's dated. He does want to be the boyfriend of 10 different Sims, and I think that's just romantic interests because it doesn't matter. It says free, but he's only got 2 romantic interests and 1 that he's the boyfriend of, so I think that's what it means. It's just worded weirdly. So, I mean, he's getting close to it. He's just being Don Lafario in this town. So here's the Bagley farm, actually. Oh, so Luke was at the Bagley farm. Well, I don't think it's a farm, necessarily. It's just a big house. And make active. So, okay. This is Ma Bagley. Here is also Rhonda and Trigger. Okay. Oh. Okay. Trigger is actually not anything to do with Ma Bagley, really, other than her son-in-law. So living here is Ma, Rhonda, and Trigger. Trigger is a Broke who is engaged to Rhonda. So this is Buck and Mary Lou Broke's son. And then he also has a sister, Susie, and the Brokes are related because Flat Broke is Skip Broke's dad. So yeah, there's Skip Broke and Ruby Broke, that is Flat and Flo's kid. And Skip Broke is possibly the one in The Sims 2 that's dead when you play it, but I know some people say that the age is a bit weird, so I don't know. Just because I think he starts here as a child, and Brandy's parents start as teenagers in this hood, so it's a bit weird what the actual thing is for that. So yeah, Rhonda is exes with Don Lafario. She hates her mom. She also absolutely hates her fiance, Trigger. But she's also dating Billy Caspian. She's like got a romantic interest with him, and she much prefers him. And she also prefers Don Lafario, her ex-boyfriend, to her own fiance. So I imagine they're going to break up pretty soon. Like, I can't imagine that going far. I don't think they're going to get married. Ma, again, she does want to become friends with Rhonda. Yeah, she also... Ma hates Lucky Perkins. That's her ex-boyfriend, so that's fair enough. Let's see. She had a first kiss with him. She woohooed for the first time. And then she just started dating Don Lafario. There's no actual breakup between them. Okay. I didn't know if there was anything, like, to show why. She fell from the tread. Oh. So, yeah, she had her first kiss. Don't know with who. Doesn't say. She asked Don Lafario on a date. Then she asked Billy Caspian. She kissed Billy Caspian. Woohooed with him. Started going steady with Don. Asked Trigger Broke on a date. Kissed Trigger. Started going steady. Woohooed with Trigger. Oh, I was like potty trained? I don't know why I read that as potty trained. But yeah, there's no like actual... Read a pregnancy book. Why? But yeah, there's no actual breakups for any of these people, so... But why do they hate each other? First day of school? Got on the honor roll? Did he start this as like a teen? There's no actual birthday for him. Rode in a limo? Oh. So he quit his job and got a... Yeah, because he only got a part-time job, so he aged up, but it just doesn't have a memory for that for some reason. I don't think they do in The Sims 3, actually. Yelled at Flatbro. Okay, so he also read a pregnancy book. Okay. He's a gold digger? Okay, so Trigger's over here at the Broke. I think this is where the Broke family live, right? This is like, yeah. There are a bunch of trailers. My sim that I start with, like, lives there. So Trigger he's really close with his family. Though it says that he argued with his uncle, so I don't know why. But he just hates his fiance. He's not that close to his sister either. Without there really being much of an explanation. So let's go over to the Broke family, see what's going on with these guys. I don't think any of these guys are in the ground. No. So there's only 3 Sims living here at the moment, which is Flat, Flo, and Skip. I was like really confused. I was like, wait, is this a Sim person? They've got different hairstyles. So Flat Broke, he works part-time at the supermarket. She works part-time at the spa. And Skip works part-time at the bookstore. They all work at different places, I see. Flat, no negative relationship with anyone. He's just really good friends with his family, mostly. Flo, the same. She hates her daughter, though. Like, she doesn't hate, she dislikes her. Skip, just nothing really. He is dating Mary Kay Shallow, which, is she in the ground? Yeah, she's in the ground. I am just going to try and get screenshots of some of these Sims because for the thumbnail of this. I didn't actually give anyone makeovers when they was aging up. I don't know why. But yeah, so this is meant to be like multiple trailer parks. But it's only really one family living there now. So I'm guessing like this one was supposed to be theirs or something, or that one. I don't know. Any really memories here? Stayed out after curfew. No. He was late for work, got a promotion, was late for work again. Skip. Really? He's got no sense of humor, neat, daredevil, and light sleeper, and Flo and Flat are already elders in the game. They're literally about to die, except Flo may have another day on her, but Flat hasn't gone long. Poor Skip, he's like 4 days away from aging up, and he's gonna be orphaned. Ooh. So where are the rest of the Broke family? Okay, here we go. It was like, where is everybody else? So let's move over to this family who've just had a death. Okay. So who's here? So we have Elaine, Book, and Susie. So who are these guys? So Elaine was actually Elaine Joy originally. I don't know if her parents just died, because I'm trying to think like who else could have died. Unless it was Mary Lou, or she dead at the beginning of the game. So yeah, so this is Buck and that's Susie. So Elaine is married to Buck Broke, who is the father of Trigger, who we saw earlier. And Susie is the other daughter there. She's still in high school. She is dating Dallas Shallow, who is the brother of Mary Kay Shallow, who is dating Skip Broke. So, and they also have Latasha? Don't know how to pronounce that one. Not too sure. But I think she was born in-game, to June and Tom Shallow. Okay, they've since broken up, so yeah. I'll have a look at that later. Who died? Oh, she's pregnant as well. Okay. So yeah, Elaine is pregnant. She's not really showing, but I don't know if that's just because of the outfit she's wearing. Let's see. So I don't think she started the game married to him. She got pregnant. She got robbed. There's no actual thing for someone dying. Who died? It's only her who's sad. So I'm assuming it's her dad, or her mom, or someone. Or her both? Either way, she is 18 days from aging up to an elder. Buck is 18 days as well. Susie is 6 days away from becoming a teen. She's a slob, unlucky, excitable, and hopeless romantic. Okay, so not really much happened with her. Buck is in the music career, and Elaine is in the culinary career. Oh, there's a crib in here. Well, that's quite prepared, isn't it? So let's see, can we find the Shallow family? Do they actually know anyone else? Not really. It would help if I was on her to see where this family is. Okay, here's the Shallow family. Make active. Says everyone loaded in. So living here is Kurt, Tom, Dallas, and Mary Kay, who is in the ground. Okay, so everyone's an adult or young adult or older. Kurt is towards the end of his life. Kurt is dating Brina Kaminsky, who I'm sure Don Lafario was like seeing. He used to date Lucille Spencer. And he really dislikes June Shallow. So Tom has Dallas, Mary Kay, and Latosha with June. And June's the mother of all of them. Okay. Dallas here is dating Susie Broke, and Mary Kay is dating Skip Broke, which we already knew. But why do they hate June? He is... Okay. So, Kurt was dating Lucille. And now, Tom is involved with Lucille. There's a lot of parent-child getting with their exes, each other's exes, going on in this town. I mean, it's a small town, but still, really? But he also used to date Roxy Lynn, but they're no longer together. They got a good relationship, though, and his ex-wife used to be June. That's who he's got his 3 kids to. His daughter doesn't live with him, Latasha? I'm not 100% sure on how to pronounce that. Let me know. He's also not really good friends with his son. But yeah, so she must have moved out. She maybe cheated. Does it say... So yeah, they had a baby while I was in game, so yeah, she was... Oh, or he cheated. Yeah, so he quit his job. He joined the science career, then quit his job, went to work, what? Or he already had a job and it moved him, I do not know. He asked Lynn on a date. He kissed Lynn and then he had a baby. Okay, and then woohooed with June for the first time. Then had his first kiss with Lucille. Started going steady with Roxy. Okay. So he had a child with his wife while also trying to see Roxy. I'm assuming they got divorced. She probably found out or something. And then he got with Lucille instead. And then he ended up actually going steady with Roxy, and then they must have broke up at some point. Memories in this game are very sparse, so it's hard to pick things together. So Dallas hates his mom. No, not his mom. He has no real relationship with his mom. He doesn't like Laurel Grisby. Didn't someone else not like her? Like, what? Or someone dating her? And Mary Kay is no real relation. She barely even knows her boyfriend, so that's great. Oh, is she? She's no longer in high school, so they are got a bit of an age gap. She is good sense of humor, hot-headed, dislikes children, evil, and ambitious. She gets her evilness from her mom because that was a trait that she had, and he is also evil and a kleptomaniac. Oh, all the family is evil. Okay, never mind. Or like, oh, he got that from his mom. They're all evil. He got it from everyone. Yep. Okay, this is the other shallow household. So let's make these active. She is going stir crazy. Find out if Walter's rich or not. He's your boss. So yeah, this is June and Latosha. She dislikes her ex-father-in-law and she dislikes her ex-husband. Honestly, seems like he was cheating on her throughout. Okay, yeah, so she accused him of cheating. She caught him cheating after she got pregnant and then she had the baby. Right. And then she kissed Norman Joy. So I'm assuming like they broke up after the baby was born at some point. But yeah, so she got with who was it? Her daughter is her coworker. Who did she get with? Norman Joy, but he's not on her. Okay. He's not someone that she knows, apparently. She is in the business career, so is her daughter. She's not got many skills. Latosha is neurotic and genius. She's one day away from aging up, so she should be like maybe even a teen by the next time I go through these. Wow. So let's go over to this family, which has got Benny Dean, Henry McGlum, and Nellie Dean in this. I thought it was a different family, but it is not. Is he in the ground? Okay, Henry McGlum is in the ground. I already knew that. And Nellie Dean's just not showing up. So Benny Dean is literally on the end of his life. Henry is very close, and so is Nellie. They've got the same amount of days, but Benny is probably going to die before them, unfortunately. So Benny and Nellie are married, and then Henry just lives with them because he's really close. He used to date Roxy Lynn. Seems like she dated a few people. And Henry used to date Raina Kaminsky, who also seemed to be involved with quite a few people in the past. So Nellie is sisters with Lucille Spencer. See, this is the family I thought I was going to. Who is dating Billy Caspian. Okay. These guys are just, well, she's retired, but these two aren't. They're still working. They're not actually, they got that much money. So I'm assuming these guys got married. Okay, so he started going to study with Roxy. And then Nellie, yeah, then they must have got married. For some reason, that's not a memory. Yeah, so he started going out with Raina, and then they ended up breaking up for some reason. It doesn't seem like they hate each other, so yeah. So she had her first kiss with Buck Broke. Accuses him of cheating, which I'm going to assume was Buck Broke. Yeah, Buck. She caught him cheating. Then she asked Melvin Taft on a date. She's going to study with Melvin Taft. She fell from the treadmill. Then she started going out with Denny. And she eventually got married to Denny. Yeah. So she actually had a thing with Buck Broke. She also dislikes Melvin Taft. Like, they don't have a good ex-relationship. And, like, she caught Buck cheating. And, I mean, he's not on here as someone she absolutely despises. I don't know if he's... Oh, he's on there, but, like, they have no negative relationship, really. So I'm assuming this is before Buck got with his wife. Okay, so this is the household I wanted, which is the Spencer household, which is just her sister, McActive. She is, like, good friends with her car. Okay. So she's got a romantic interest in Tom Shallow. She's dating Billy Caspian, though, so don't know what's going on there. And she used to date Kurt Shallow. She's also quite close to the end of her life. She's retired in the medical career. She was quite high up as well. So yeah, she started dating Kurt. Then she kissed Tom. She caught Tom cheating. So then she went to Billy. Oh, she caught Billy cheating. And then... And now she's with Tom? Or she cheated on Billy with Tom because she caught him cheating? So then she cheated with Tom? Right? Making sense of these. Making sense of the memories in this mystery is quite hard. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Billy, what's going on here? Make active. So Billy is 2 days from becoming an adult. He booked in the music career. He is best friends forever with his car. He has like zero money. Oh my god. So he's dating Rhonda as well as being in a committed relationship with Lucille. Okay. So he started up a romance with Rhonda. he found a bunch of stuff. Then he started having a romance with Lucille. Then he went steady with her, so he developed his relationship with Lucille, but he was already seeing Rhonda. Okay, so that's... He had a casual thing with Rhonda, and then Lucille caught on to that and wasn't happy. Let's go over to this household. Make active. So in this household, we have Odin Crosby, Heather Crosby, and Dedrick. He is 1 day away from aging up. She is 5 days away from aging up, and he is 5 days as well. He dislikes children. And she's family oriented. Oh my god, she wants 5 kids. And he hates kids. Aw. This poor family. So yeah, these guys don't really have much else going on. Let's just check the memories. So I think they probably just start out as a married couple. It looks like there's no start of romance with these guys. But I don't know whether they will last long. Yeah, so they kind of just straight away had a baby. And that's it. She's in the political career and he is in the culinary. Okay. And they live in a trailer house. Okay, we've seen these. Kaminsky, which has a lot of Sims in the household for. So let's load everyone up. So we have Raina, who we've seen, has dated around a bit. Hi, Nessie Penguin. Sorry if I don't see messages really quickly. I have it on another screen. And I'm kind of just got into it then. Sorry. But, so Raina is dating Kurt Shallow. And she also has a romance with Don Lafario. She really dislikes her son-in-law, Yuri Ivanov. And she also used to date Henry McLum. Oh, no worries. So yeah, she's got a lot going on. She is, again, really close to dying. So what is her family? So yeah, she's dating Kurt. Nadine Ivanov is her daughter, so she married Yuri. They have children, Tatiana and Dimitri, which Tatiana is dating Travis McDermott, which is the first family we saw. Let me know as well if you want to see any families that I've maybe already gone through again. If you'd like a quick overview or any families in particular. I've not done them all yet, so I've not gone through everyone. But yeah, I'd happy to go through any more if you want. Or choose to go to any family next. I'm kind of just randomly moving around family to family here. So Yuri is about to become an adult. Nadine is also becoming an adult in 2 days. Tatiana is a technophobe, perfectionist, bookworm, and angler. She is aging up in 6 days. Dimitri is aging up in 13 days, so he's just turned into a teen. And he just got his first love. Aw, that's cute. He's a slob, virtuoso, loser, and lucky. Who is he dating? I got really confused, and I thought that was his sister. You love Riverview? I don't really play it much, honestly. I don't know why. I just never play it. But it is actually quite a nice hood. It is really nice. I have played it occasionally. I was like, I've lost my mouse, but it just died. Okay. I'm not going to use this, so... Bear with me a second. I have to change my batteries in my mouse. But yeah, I don't really play Riverview all that much. To say it came like as a base game world that you could get I played it occasionally, but not really ever. Okay, my mouse is working again. But I did lose the bottom thing. Uh, oh, okay, so my keyboard is working. I just swapped the batteries from my keyboard to my mouse, and I just was trying to test my keyboard, which is still working, so yeah. Don't know why it wouldn't work on my mouse. And where am I? Okay. So Nadine, she's just out fishing. Okay. She's in the music career. Her husband is in the music career as well, but he's not doing so great. Tatiana is at school. She also works part time. Well, she works as a soccer mom. I don't know. All my teens get that career for some reason. I do not know why. Um, she's just dating Travis. That's it. Nothing else going on. We already went through Reina's. I don't know why she hates her son-in-law. I don't know if that's just some story thing or what. Cause is she close to her? Yeah, she's really close to her mom, and got an okay relationship with her husband. So it's not like they hate each other. But yeah, he is dating Anita Lobos, which looks exactly like his sister. For some reason, everybody's got this haircut. Like her, I think they're twins, and they've got the same exact haircut. Like, I normally give people makeovers, but I kind of just forgot to do that for this hood. And I only do that just because sometimes I feel like giving Sims makeovers. Not always, but I do usually. So I just forgot to do it when I last played this hood. Oh, why can't I? Okay. So she's retired in the music career. What's with her memories? Let's see if there's like any reason why she might hate her son-in-law. So she picked up Dimitri. So Dimitri must have started as like a child or something. Well, not a child, a toddler. So she started dating Norman Joy. Then she started dating Henry McGlum. I don't know why I read that as Harry for a second. Then she started a romance with Don Lafario, then Kurt Shallow, and now she's with Kurt. They're like going steady, so yeah. There's not anything that they would really hate each other for. I'm trying to see, did he cheat or anything? No, he's just being fishing. Like, yeah, she's just been fishing as well. She just hates her son-in-law. Okay, fair enough. And she's just dating, yeah, Travis. Okay. And these guys just love fishing. They're all anglers, I think, right? Oh no, he's not, but he loves the outdoors. And she's an angler. Okay. She loves the outdoors. And he's just a loser. Who are these? These are the Breckenridge family. So who's this? Okay, it's just Hal Breckenridge. He is going to turn on the stereo. Okay. He works in the law enforcement career. He is 5 days away from aging up. He's 40, great kisser, commitment issues, smoozer, and a coward. He is dating Shirley Lynn, and that's about it. Yeah, he's just dating Shirley, who is Roxy Lynn's sister. And I think these guys have like a split house where it's like half is like one style and then the half of it's like another style. It's either these guys or there is someone else who'd have that. But I know there's like two sisters that have that, which is really fun. But yeah, Roxy's been dating around a lot as well. So where are the Lynns? They were over here, right? Yeah, so they have like a split house by the looks of it. Let's see. Yeah, so it's like one's like a really modern style, and then like this hearth is like, I don't know, like uh olden style? I don't know the words. But yeah, they've got like completely different styles. I don't know which one's supposed to be which, but it's only Roxy actually living here at the moment. So where's her sister? But Roxy is dating Don Lafario. Well, she is romantic interest with him. She's also used to date Tom Shallow, but they've got a really good relationship. She used to date Benny Dean before he got married, and she dislikes her sister. It's probably why her sister doesn't live there anymore. It's always a fun one to renovate. Yeah, I can see that. I think it's just a really fun idea of a house just to be so split, especially because it's like for two sisters. So I'm assuming they're like got different styles and everything. They've even got swings in completely different styles. I can't even. I don't know which one's gonna be which side. Does it say anything like on their bios? Okay, so she wants to be famous in rock and roll. So I would assume she's got the more modern house because that's also got the guitar there. And then it was her sister who had the other side. That's what I'm going to assume. But she's in the music career as well. Let's have a look at her memories. So she started dating Benny. Then she went out with. Then she kissed Tom Shallow. But then she started going steady with Benny. Then she kissed Don. Then she started going steady with Don, so she must have broke things off with Benny before she started seeing Don. She got with Don. And then she ended things with Don and went back to Tom. She got robbed as well. She got robbed multiple times. Poor girl. So yeah, oh, cause she's no longer dating Tom, so she must have broken things off with Tom. So I'm assuming she went out with Benny, kissed Tom, went back to Benny, or like stayed with Benny. Then things broke off with him. She started having something with Don. So she went steady with Don, but then she must have broken up with Don. Started going steady with Tom, broken up with him, and started her romance back up with Don. I'm assuming. Like, that's the only thing I can think of that makes somewhat sense. So who else is there? There's the Bagley household, which we have seen some of show up in the trees. So let's go over to these guys. So this is Lorraine Bagley and Sherman Bagley, who are married. Okay. Lorraine is 4 days becoming an elder, and Sherman is 5 days from becoming an adult. So there's a big age gap between these two. Oh, right. So this is Ma Bagley's son. So yeah, there's Rhonda and Ma, who were sharing Don Lafario, kind of. They like went between dating Don Lafario because Ma's currently dating Don. And Rhonda used to date Don, but now she's engaged to Trigger, who she hates. So that's fun. And Lorraine is Sherman's wife. Sherman is in the law enforcement career. He's a coward. He's neat, good, coward, lucky, and friendly. And Lorraine is neat, genius, snob, charismatic, and friendly. And she is in the political career. And she didn't really have much else going on for her before this. She has no other relatives. It's just his relatives. So yeah, so she wasn't dating Sherman to begin with. Yeah, so she started going steady with Sherman. And I don't know why marriage isn't a memory, or at least it's probably because it's something to a story progression, I would assume. But yeah, so he's only dated Lorraine. And that is it. So that's nice. Those two together. Is that trees? I was like, why are there trees in this pond? In the pond? Not pond. In the pool. I lost my train of thought there. Those trees really completely, like, distracted me. Okay, let's go to another household. So we've got Walter Grisby here, and Yvette Grisby, and Laurel Grisby. Laurel is newly engaged to Maximus McDermott. So that was the first family we looked at, the McDermott family. Not much going on there other than Maximus obviously being engaged. She hates Dallas Shallow, or she dislikes him. Okay. She's got good relationships with her family. Walter's not got anything going on, and Yvette's not got much going on either. Neither of them have cheated or anything like that. She's retired in the culinary career. She is quite newly into an elder stage, and so is Walter. Come on, load in, guys. Thank you, Nessie. Hope you have a good day, too. I'm just finishing up this. But thanks for chatting as well, Nessie. So, Laurel is newly a young adult. She's in the political career. She doesn't have many skills. None of these Sims do. So what does she hate? Okay, so I think she started as a teen. Yeah, so then she started going out with Maximus, so she's been dating him since she was a teen. And then she must have gone to the political career. So she aged up, and that's it. No explanation on why she hates that guy. He quit his job and joined business career. I don't know what he was before. He became strong. Okay. And again, I'm assuming hers are going to be quite boring. Yeah. The families that kind of just stay together and don't do anything are a bit boring in some ways. Okay, let's have a look at the Shallow household, because Laurel hates... Oh, I've already looked at these guys. I forgot. Oh yeah, it's Dallas that hates and Laurel that hate each other? Did they both start as teens? Yeah, they started as teens. They just must not like each other for some reason. Does anyone live here? Okay. This is the Perkins household. I'm struggling to find people who I haven't seen. So Lucky is an elder, getting quite close to the end of his elder stage. I know there's a few families that I do want to go to. He used to date Ma Bagley, and that is it. That's everything. He is a criminal level 2, so he's still working right at the end of his life stage. He is a slob, genius, mooch, kleptomaniac, and easily impressed. So yeah, he started dating Ma Bagley, and then they just kind of broke up, I'm guessing. but they really hate each other, so I wasn't sure whether he cheated. But no. That is an empty house. So is that. I've already checked those two. That is a gymnasium. Empty. Who lives here? Okay, so this is another shallow household. So, oh wait. Oh, not what I wanted. Make active. Yeah, so this is just June. Okay, I thought it was. So let's go over to the Simovich household. So this is actually another known family in the game. So this family is got Vadim Simovich, and Betty Simovich, which if you played The Sims 1, Betty becomes Betty Newbie, and the Newbie household is in here as well. And if you've played The Sims 2, Betty and Bob Newbie are Brandy Broke's parents. That is like the game lore. Which Skip Broke is already here, and he's a teen. And Betty is just aged up to an young adult, so not sure. I think it's a bit of a questionable thing on the ages between these Sims and the continuity and everything like that, but yeah, he started out as a child and she started out as a teen. So in a way, there is a world where the game may put them together. But in my game, she is engaged to Bob Newbie, so that's nice. That's following some sort of canon. But yeah, she's just dating them, and Bob has got two sisters. I'm not sure if they're twins. I'll have to double check when I go over there. I think they are. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Just trying to get a screenshot of Betty just for the thumbnail. So Betty is in the music career. Everybody seems to be in the music career. Though she's quite good at it because she's virtuoso. She's also unflirty, she's good, and artistic and a mooch. She's only just got engaged as well. It doesn't seem like she dated anyone else beforehand. And yeah, that's it. Vadim, nothing really going on with him. Fatima, again, with her, nothing much happening. She is about to age up into an elder in 2 days, and he ages up today to an elder. So these guys aren't having any more kids. And where is the Newbie household? Let's cast begin. Okay, the newbies live up here. Why is there so many people there? Make them active. Okay, no, it's the right amount of Sims. I thought there was like way more Sims here for some reason. So we've got Robert, Max, Bob, Anissa, and Amy. Which, yeah, they are twins and about to age up. So Robert is an elder. He is quite newly into elderhood. Oh, so Anissa has Max hair, and Amy has black hair. Interesting. So the twins aren't identical, which is nice. Max is 2 days away from becoming an elder, and Robert is already an elder. Bob has just aged up to a young adult. He is in the culinary career. His only skill is painting. So these guys haven't got much going on. The toddlers will probably age up into teens by the next time I see them. I'm trying to get a good head-on screenshot of Bob. Can you just scoot over here? Thank you. And stop thinking about pools. Oh my god, he's pulling a right face. all I want is a screenshot of him for the thumbnail. Like, stop pulling that face. Why are you so unhappy? Okay, finally. There we go. Now I've got a screenshot. That was a lot of work. So, there's nothing else in these guys. He was late for work. He started going steady with Betty, and then his sister was born. These guys, again, had nothing other than being pregnant. Had twins. Yeah, she had twins. And, yeah. Nothing interesting. No cheating or anything happening with these guys. Which is nice sometimes, you know. You've got some crazy families where everybody is swapping partners, and then you have these nice ones that are just a wholesome family. So let's go over to this household, which is the Jones household, which I have actually played this household in my own spare time. This is a household I have played because they have graves in the back garden, and I really wanted to play with like a rich family back when I was a kid. I used to always just cheat and make my families really rich, so it was great being able to play with a family that was already quite rich, and they had ghosts in their house, so that was cool. Okay, so this family is Aiden Jones, Hannah Jones, and their son Amir, and their daughter Carolyn, who is on the floor. Hannah is chatting to someone in the Broke family. I forgot his name. She doesn't actually know him. Okay. They're just chatting. So Aiden is in the science career, level 4, and Hannah is level 3 in the journalism career. I think the story is that they got gifted this house. It was like an inheritance. Yeah, so Hannah Jones wanted to become her family in a place where family tradition meant something, but she didn't think she'd have so many family members living so close. Yeah, so they've got ghosts in their house, which I think are Hannah's relatives. Yeah, so her mom's Lydia Remington, who had a brother Jasper, who was married to Eileen, who had a son Cody and daughter Kirsten. So yeah, that is their family. Okay, do not need to go back to them. So Amir and Carolyn were born in-game. They aren't in the game to begin with. Amir is easily impressed and artistic, and Carolyn loves the outdoors and is athletic. Amir is 2 days away from aging up, and Carolyn is 2 days away from aging up. So they got the same birthday. They will age up on the same day. At least that's easy to remember. So who else have we got? We've gone to the Caspian household. This is an empty house. Who's here? Taft. Okay, I've seen Taft be mentioned. I do also know we have the Lobos family. But Melvin Taft, why is everybody stir crazy? Why is no one leaving their house? Like, isn't story progression supposed to force people out of the house? Like, this is an open world. Why is no one leaving? But anyway, Melvin Taft used to date Nellie Dean and also Constance Shelley, which I've not seen this yet been mentioned anywhere. So, yeah, she is a sim that I also need to go find. So, Nellie Dean is now married to Benny Dean, but before that, she was dating Melvin Taft. So, he attempted hacking, okay. So, yeah, he started dating Nellie. Then he started dating Constance when they broke up, and yeah, they broke up at some point. Other than that, I don't think he has. Yeah, he's just generally there. He's level 4 in the science career. he seems to like to hack. Okay, I've seen the Breckenridge household, Kaminsky. Okay, this is another Dean household. So, okay, so this is George Dean, which is Benny Dean's son. So Benny is married to Nellie Dean now, but he once was married, or at least had a child with Lonnie Dean. I'm sure married because of surnames. And that was George Dean. George has a son called Roy Dean with Shelley Constance. Oh, Constance Shelley, even. So, I'm trying to work this out in my head. So, Benny's current wife used to date George's baby's mom's ex-husband. Not ex-husband, ex-boyfriend. They also dated the same person. So, his mother-in-law dated the same person. No, mother-in-law. Stepmother dated the same person as his ex-partners did. Okay, I think that makes sense, right? These towns get so, like, intertwined. It gets so confusing sometimes. Especially this one, I feel like, is filled with so many single sims. Like, Sunset Valley has so many families and couples. But this one's, like, really a lot of single sims. So unlike the other one, there's not a lot of different romances coming up. Other than, like, with a select few sims. I guess they have, like, the whole working friends and the other group that live separately, and then, like, a few people who live on their own. But I don't know, I don't feel like it was so intertwined like this in Sunset Valley. But yeah, Constance is his ex-girlfriend, and they have a son, Roy, together. Other than that, he's just friends with his car. He works in the law enforcement career. He's quite high up, to be fair. He, again, just not left his house. Like, okay. Why is he wearing, like, a suit? Where's he been? So, yeah, so he started dating Constance. They had a baby. He woohooed with her for the first time after having a baby with her. Okay, logic. And then they must have broke up at some point. She was probably cheating on him. Okay, so this is the household with his son. So Constance works in the journalism career. She is 5 days away from aging up to an adult. She used to date Melvin and George, and she's acquaintances with Don Lafario, so I wonder if that's going to be the next pairing. So, she started dating George. She slapped George. She got pregnant. She had the baby. Then she kissed Melvin. Woohooed with Melvin. So they must have broken up, and then she got with Melvin. And then they broke up as well. But yeah, why did she slap? It's really funny how it's like, slapped George. And then got pregnant. Like, no, that's not how it works. You don't just get pregnant from slapping someone. But again, Roy is not appearing. There he is. So Roy is good and artistic. He is born in game. And he's 5 days away from aging up. So let's next go to the Lobos household. Because I haven't seen these guys yet. So in this household is Angel Lobos, who is about to age up. He is due to age up today to an elder. Marisol will be aging up in 2 days. Carlotta is 7 days away from aging up. Anita is 7 days from aging up. And Tim is aging up today to a child. So Tim would have been born in game. And these guys would have possibly been teens when the game started. Yeah. Or they would have just aged up. I think they are the same age, yeah, so they're twins. They've got the same exact haircut. So that's not confusing. I don't know why so many Sims in this town love that haircut. I don't know. It's just the new rage in their town. So yeah, so Carlotta is absent-minded, good, neat, and athletic, and Anita is loner, clumsy, artistic, and a mooch, and Tim is brave and athletic. So Carlotta's got a job in the spa, and Anita is just going to school, but she's not doing so great. Anita has just found her first romance with Dmitry Ivanov, and Carlotta is not dating anyone. She's kind of just doing her own thing. These guys are stuck in the ground. Like, he is... Oh, he's teaching him to talk. That's nice. I think I've got a mod that lets people autonomously teach them skills. Because, like, none of my toddlers were getting taught skills automatically. So yeah, they had their son in-game. I think that's pretty much it for these guys. Like, there's nothing else really going on. He stole something? Oh, he is kleptomaniac. So he's in the athletic career, level 5, and Marisol is in the military, level 2, but she's doing horribly. So let's see, who else, what other families have we got? That's the Shallows. These are all empty homes. That's an empty home. So is that. That's a school. And there's a gymnasium. Okay. So now we've got the Cottoneye family. So this is Hunter Cottoneye. He is 2 days away from aging up to an elder. The only person he knows is Rhonda Bagley. And he is best friends forever with his car. Level 4 in the criminal career. So yeah, he's neurotic, loner, insane, mean-spirited, and angler. So he joined the criminal career. So I'm assuming he wasn't originally in the criminal career. All he's done is like get promotions and gone places. But even then he's like, yeah, 'cause it looks like he should be in the military. Like, what happened? But he's a loner, so he's enjoying his solitude. So no one lives there. We've checked out that household. No one lives there. Checked the Shallow household. And the Grisby. So that's all of those. That one's empty. That one's empty. There are a lot of empty houses, which is good, and a lot of elders that are probably going to die soon that will free up houses. Unfortunately, that's kind of mean, but it's one of the things you have to hope for in The Sims, because there are only so many houses most of the time. Okay, so let's go to the Lesson household. So this is John Lesson, Meadow Lesson, and Deirdre. Deirdre is about to age up. She was born in-game, most likely. And were these married when they got in the game? Okay, no, so they must have started dating. She went to work, visited the graveyard. Then she got pregnant. She had the baby. Why is that? She's got so many memories of that.
Yeah, so I don't know why. So these guys married? Oh, they will be married. Yeah, because they got the same surname. It just for some reason doesn't count it as a memory. So yeah, they started dating, and that was it. That's their lives. So Meadow is the daughter to Hope Carpenter and Buzz Rhodes. I think I remember. So I think she was living with these guys, and then she met John, and they got married, and they had a daughter. Yeah, so her name was Carpenter Rhodes. So Meadow Carpenter Rhodes loves plants a lot. She managed to live close enough to town that her parents don't bother her too much anymore. She surrounded herself with her beloved flora too. So yeah, I'm assuming this was her house that she originally had and they just moved into it. There's a room for their daughter in there, so that's good. And then John, what was his? Devoted to his music. He doesn't have time for all the girls who wait at the stage door, but he is married now, so he found some time for one of them. He is level 8 in the music career. She is level 5 in the science career, and their toddler is a toddler. She is easily impressed and clumsy. So I don't know where he lived originally. Because he has, like, no family. So I'm guessing he just lived on his own somewhere. It mentioned something about some guy. Or Destry. So I'm assuming that's a guy, but it might not be. So I'm assuming there's someone who died. Since I don't think they exist. And he doesn't really know anyone, I think, with that name. So next we have Jebediah Wilson, Ruby Broke, and Alejandro Wilson. Okay, they're gonna flirt. Okay. So Ruby Broke is the daughter of Flat Broke and Flo Broke, who is also the parents of Skip Broke, so she is Skip Broke's sister. She's dating Jebediah Wilson, and they have a son, Alejandro. And I think she's pregnant. Because she's feeling sick for unknown causes, which is usually the sign of pregnancy. Oh, he wants to advance. So he's a workaholic. So yeah, they started dating. He was late for work. Got a promotion. They had a baby and got a promotion. And she went to work, went on a date, started going out with Jebediah, got pregnant, had a baby, picked up her baby, and was late for work. And Alejandro is a slob and friendly. Jebediah is level 8 in the medical career, and she works part-time as a receptionist, level 3. I think that's the highest you can get in a part-time job. So they're doing alright. I think this would have been his house originally, and then she moved in. They've got enough space for another kid in there. So where is... Okay, that's the Broke family. Is it this one? Okay, the Carpenter Rhodes family. That's who I wanted. Okay, she's all the way over here as well, visiting the Crosbys. So we have Hope and Buzz Rhodes. Hope Carpenter and Buzz Rhodes. They are really close to the end of their lives, unfortunately. But they aren't married. They're just dating. Okay, that's fair enough. Reminds me of my parents. But she is good friends with her van. And they're really close to her daughter, or at least she is. Oh wow, they have a really negative relationship. I've only just noticed. Like, they haven't got a good relationship at all. Oh, that's sad. They're gonna end their lives, like, not happy with each other. She works in the bookstore, and so does he. I think they're just spending too much time together, honestly. He has, like, loads of paintings. Oh my god, she's got so many gems. Like, that one's worth 500 simoleons, and she's got, like, like, gold ingots and stuff. Silver, iron. Like, how much are these worth? Oh, not that much. But still, that one's worth, like, 500. She's been busy. God. She's gonna leave a good amount of money. They have loads of money as well. My god, what are these guys doing? They only work part-time. But yeah, these guys have nothing really else going on. Other than just, she became strong. Yeah, they're kind of just there for their daughter, I guess, to fill in that story. Does anyone live over here? Okay, yeah. So Lynn, the Lynn household. Okay, so this is Shirley Lynn. She ended up moving here after she moved out of where she was living with her sister. She is 2 days away from aging up to an adult. She is the one dating Hal Breckenridge. And she dislikes her sister. She is level 4 in the medical intern. Aw, Melvin Taft and Ben Adine have been drifting apart lately. I'm like trying to remember, where have I checked and where haven't I checked? Okay, that's an empty house. I've done these two. I'm starting to think this is everyone. Yeah, because I did the Wilsons. There's no other houses there. I've done all the ones up there. I've done these. Checked all of these. And I think that is everyone. So, hopefully I've remembered everyone. I don't play this one a lot, so this town a lot, so I don't remember all the families and everything like that. But I know bits and pieces, and I'm hoping I got everyone there. But yeah, let me know what normally happens in your Riverview. If it's similar sort of pairings happen, whether you mess around with anything, force anyone together, or anything like that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, bye!